let's go. Let's do some Zamboning. Let's Zambone all over this ice. Let's Zambone all the way to... I'm gonna Zambone my wife when I get home. Another FFG's going on here, guys. This one is going to be Zamboni. Stop skating for just a second, everybody. Just chill out. All right. Zamboni Simulator. It's a game jam game. They created it in 3 days. We're going to check it out. All right? Let's go. Name, HS Cyrus. Department, Zamboni Operations. Employee number, blah, 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 blah. Job title, Ice Resurfacing Technician. Nice. All right. Try harder. Employee Q91 has failed to complete the resurfacing of the ice for the 4th time in 2 days. Okay. Sounded quite ominous, in fact. It's just, God. Chapter 1. It's so bright, it's so loud. Okay, we're out here. We're in into
I remember what it was like to walk out of the ice and feel pride, a sense of accomplishment, but now just emptiness, the dream of a former life.
All right, we're driving a Zamboni. I am a Zamboni operator. I was expecting him to talk a little bit more, but we are just Zamboniing right now. It is very dramatic. It is just absolutely dramatic.
Yeah, I guess I have thought about killing myself.
Whoa!
Who hasn't, you know? I've always been turned off by dramatic acts. I don't think I'd mind being dead, but I also don't mind being alive, I think. I'm pretty sure there's no such thing as an afterlife anyway, so I don't see the point in finding out.
Hold on. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. I understand. Hold on. Can we talk about how loud the music is? Let's just fix that right now, okay? Obviously no way to do it any other way. Music volume. You don't need music volume to like level 1 million, please. Thank you. Let's go. Zamboni driver. Let's give this another go with it not so goddamn loud. Let's go. I think we got it. Okay? Out onto the rink. Can we sprint? No. Spacebar, jump, quick. No. Whoosh. Crunch. Is there footprints? Crunch. There's not even a door there.
I remember what it was like to walk out of the ice.
How do I get in here?
Pride,
Whoa.
a sense of accomplishment, but now just emptiness, the dream of a former life.
Alright, well, we're here. We're in it. The music volume didn't change anything.
Yeah, I guess I have thought about killing myself, but who hasn't, you know? I've always been turned off.
Alright,
I don't think I mind being dead, but I also don't mind being alive, I think. I'm pretty sure there's no such thing as an afterlife anyway. Just don't see the point in finding out.
Wow, okay. This dude is intense. He just wants to off himself. I mean, he's driving a Zamboni. I mean, how bad could it be? You know what I mean? How bad could it be? It's a Zamboni. I mean, he just gets to live this life. Resurfaces the ice, and it's an annoying horn. I don't know why we would ever need that. Did I miss a spot over there? Is that what that is? Alright, and we're Zamboniing. We're Zamboniing, and we're boning the Zams. We're boning. We're doing boning things. We're Zimmer Zamming. Let's whip it down here. Whip it real hard. Whip it real hard. Whip it real hard.
Look, what you gotta understand is that it's not really my fault. I mean, I'm not even convinced that things can have faults in and of themselves. That seems a little too convenient. Clearly, actions have consequences, equal and opposite reactions. Life is just like chemistry and physics. Ethanol blocks neurotransmitters of the human brain. An object leaving the hand follows a predictable arc.
Get back on our path here. I feel like we were onto something and then we just kind of donkeyed it. I mean, this dude is philosophical. He's just, I mean, he works in his building all alone. Nothing going on. Just driving his Zamboni around. I mean, he's got a lot on his mind, you know what I mean? He's got nothing but time to think about all the shit that we try to avoid in our daily life, you know what I mean? And all he does is drive around and have these conversations in and of himself, you know? It's... Sure, it isn't easy. Also, I feel like this Zamboni's a piece of shit. It seems to do really good sometimes, and other times it just works like ass, like right there. It did a great job. You know, and other times it tends to just work like shit. Like right now, it just isn't... Like, what is it doing? Why is sometimes the ice refreshing really bright and nice? Other times it just looks like a bag of ass, like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing, because driving a Zamboni is a lot like mowing a lawn. Just kind of, you know what I mean, you go over a little bit of where you already went over, but realistically, you don't want to go too far over. Claiming that we're 3/4 of the way done. I don't see 3/4 of the way done being a thing right now. I just don't believe all that.
I tried to tell her. I missed on purpose. I said, why would I waste good bourbon on you? I like the wall better than I like you.
Oh my god.
But the clatter, the clash, the noise, I guess it scared her. It really riled her up. You know, so now I'm here.
Alright, so he threw a whiskey bottle at his wife, I assume, and that appears to have gone really well. Appears to have worked out, you know. I think he did a bang-up job, really. All in all. I don't know. Then I don't know the whole story. I just know him getting angry. You know, what if it was about some dumb shit? How would I know? Not that I support domestic violence, but I'm just saying there always is more to the story than what you think you know, right? There's no way I'm almost done. It doesn't make any sense that I'm almost done, right? Like, on the bottom bar there, it made, like, I'm not almost done. I've got probably 4 or 5 more passes. That is, no wonder he keeps doing a shit job. They keep telling him he's almost done, and he's not even close. You know, that doesn't make any damn sense. No, that's just me, though, you know? Because clearly I'm not done. Like, I can see that I'm not done. I can see that I don't need to exit, dude. It doesn't... Exiting doesn't make any sense to me. It's not done. I'm not gonna leave it unfinished. You know, I don't wanna I don't want to unfinish it. Look at that janky ass check mark, by the way. Also, this game was made in 3 days, so I get it. Get it. Did we miss any other spots? Everything else looks good, right? I think we got one more spot here in the middle. Dead center. Let's run it over. Spin around here. Looks like we got it all. Looks like we got it all. Let's raise that bad boy up. Let's go to the exit. How did we do? Excuse me? Employees Q91's remarks about his manager's appearance were rude and unhelpful. We understand Q91 was merely projecting, but it was hurtful nonetheless. You are not on probation at this time. Attitude. Like, does it continue? Oh, chapter 2. Oh, there's more than one chapter. Oh, this is like a whole thing in and of itself, huh? Alright. We're on into chapter 2. I'm good with it. So I made some remarks about my manager, which, you know, if they're a shitty manager, they probably deserved it. They just didn't want to hear it. Attitude is a direct reflection of leadership. So remember that.
I just wanted a drink, you know. I messed up my best shot and that'll drive anyone to go overboard. Dream job gone. Marie on my ass. A 1-year-old who wouldn't hardly let me sleep. It would make anyone want a few, you know. And of course, never one to argue against myself. I had a few. And, a few after.
So he tends to drink his problems away, more than anything. He doesn't actually solve anything, he just drinks his problems away. Which to me is improper. I mean, I'm all about having a few, or, you know, whatever else, you know, but if you've got problems at home or with, you know, dealing with something new like a 1-year-old child, it's drinking's probably not the best choice, realistically. I can think of, you know, a multitude of other situations like, I don't know, coloring or sewing, you know, wood burning. Get yourself a hobby, you know. Doom, 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 doom. My favorite song, my favorite song. Blah, 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 blah. I'm just a nice resurfacer, resurfacing the ice. Resurfacing the ice. Oh, God.
Who was riding on the Zamboni with me wouldn't just shut up. My head was pounding. I told him where he could shove his Gretzky trivia. He's not called a great one because he was forgettable. I floored the Zamboni into a wall. Thankfully, these things aren't too fast, but it did leave a dent. Little bastard cried to his mom. She didn't seem to like me much anyway.
Oh my God. Just crashed a Zamboni with a small child on it. Also, are like Zamboni rides like a thing? Do people want to do that in their life? People are like, I want to ride on a Zamboni with that guy. I don't know. I don't think that's a. I don't know. Maybe Canada team, can you help me out here? Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe it's more popular than I am anticipating as a person. You know? Saying? As I cruise along in my little Zamboni. Oh my God! I'm in the Nexus here. Alrighty, that was strange. Okay, let's just make it happen. Let's just make it happen. We're just driving our Zamboni along. Alright, and we're over here, and we're making a turn, and we're making a turn, and we're making a turn. We're making a turn, and we're making a turn, and we're making a turn, and we're making a straight. Alright, let's look down. Looks great. We're gonna right down the wall, I guess. Just be working better. Missed a couple of spots there, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm a shitty Zamboni driver anyways. I think I'm really realistically I'm gonna be here for like probation or something else, right? Like community service could be it, you know. That could be what's going on. I don't know. All I know is that I've never driven a Zamboni.
Tammy almost
Oh,
fired me.
Jesus.
I could see the words on her lips. She was about to do it, but she's a bit of a softie, and boy, was I a pitiful sight. I think it helped that Marie came in to pick me up with Joshy in tow, so Tammy demoted me instead. Back to nights I went. I didn't mind. I'd been there before I'd done that. Titles are dumb anyway.
So I had moved up in the Zamboni driving world. I had become something more. I was like the head Zamboni. I was a head Zambonier, you know? That's all I'm saying. And also, it appears that when I'm done, I'm just done. Like, I don't really give a shit if the ice is half done. It's when that bar is filled, I can just leave. I don't really care. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to prove anything to anybody in this shithole job. Does Zamboni driver get paid a lot? They make good money? You know, I don't actually know. Anybody know? I have no idea. Just feels like for the emotion and the aggravation that I have for this, you know, me as a character, Cyrus, I shouldn't really be that concerned with how the ice looks. Like, it sounds like my manager's an asshole and no one really gives a shit about me anyways, and I have to take stupid kids for stupid rides in my Zamboni, which automatically is annoying. Like, that's already an annoyance, you know? Might not be an annoyance for some people. It's an annoyance for me. I would find that to be super annoying. Also, this thing is slow as shit. Like, I always felt like growing up, like a Zamboni driver would be a cool thing to be. Right? You just cruise around on the ice, get to drive this piece of machinery, and chill out, put my headphones on, and just relax. But apparently this guy's headphones are full of the most depressing shit I've ever heard in my life. Like, raising that and lowering it means nothing. It doesn't go any faster. It doesn't do anything. Alright. Employee Q91 showed up to work drunk today, berating a child and crashed his Zamboni. He's darn lucky we don't fire him. Okay. Alright, so this is what happened. And so this is when I wrecked that kid. It was that day. It's chapter 3? Chapter 3. Look at my Zamboni. Look at my Zamboni. Look at that bony of a Zam. Doesn't actually do anything. I'll lower it down. Give the old toot-toot on the way. Let's go. Let's do some Zamboning. Let's Zambone all over this ice. Let's Zambone all the way to... I'm gonna Zambone my wife when I get home. Is it really morning sex if you do it because you work nights? Or does it just become... Is that night sex because you got out of work like every other human being? Or is it clearly dependent upon the day? Is that what it is? Is it the day?
So Janine's ex showed up at the house one day. I was halfway living there by then, staying over most nights, and I really started to bond with her kids. But, of course, her ex swoops in, and I'm immediately forgotten. Discarded week-old leftovers. Okay, he didn't seem so bad. He thanked me for hanging out with his kids while he and Janine were on the outs. Condescending prick, yeah, but I got the message.
Alright, so I had met another woman, and I was trying to, like, better myself as a human being. You know what I mean? Like, hanging out with her kids, and then her ex showed up, who I assume would probably be her ex-husband. And although he was aggravated, he, you know, is what it is. I mean, my life is falling apart as a Zamboni driver. This poor guy's going through some shit. I mean, that's just... There's a lot to take in there. There is absolutely a lot to take in. You know, is he... I don't know. I feel like he's going to kill somebody with this Zamboni. That would be a great twist to the end of this game. Like, that's, you know? Other than that, though, we're just riding along in my little blue Zamboni here. Zambone me, you know what I'm saying? Zambone me. And we're doing a banger of a job. Oh, we can just shut it off at any time. We can just be like, nah. That seems weird to me. Why would that be an option? What if I just leave? It's probably gonna be a thing that happens. Like, I'm gonna need to do it. Like, I'm just gonna quit.
When Jane got home that evening,
Jesus.
she made it pretty clear that she and the ex were gonna give it another try. I told her to keep a baseball bat handy just in case. Determined not to cause a scene, I left and headed over to our usual dive to take in the local scenery. At the time, I felt this was a sign of personal growth.
Head over to the local dive. Talks like that? Do people talk like that? Get this, I'm gonna be the best Zamboni you've ever goddamn seen, alright? Tamitha Pearson. Alright? I'm gonna be the best. I'm gonna be the best. You're gonna be begging me to take days back because the ice is gonna look so good. That's all I'm saying. It's gonna, because it looks so good, you're gonna be begging me to come back. Okay? We're gonna get some other schmuck in here. He's gonna like run kids over and shit. I wouldn't run kids over. I'm just going through some shit. So I like to be left alone. You know what I mean? That's all. I just like to be left alone. No reason to bag on a man for wanting to just be left alone and do his job. Christ. Maybe Tamitha, if you just wanted to be left alone and do your job, you'd leave me doing my job alone. That's my suggestion. How about that? I put that in the box, in the suggestion box. You know where shit like that goes? Look at that. Look at that fucking ice rink. Yeah, you're not gonna get a better Zamboni driver than me. Back it up, back it up, back it up.
Too many whiskeys later, I ended up on Marie's front lawn, absolutely certain about the point.
Marie is his ex.
I felt she deserved to know. Marie appeared at the door saying that she just called the cops and I had a few minutes before they'd get there. I got in my car to leave, but it took me too long to remember how to start the damn thing. One step forward, two steps back, what's past is prologue, all that. I spent the night in the drunk tank and missed my next shift at work.
Oh, so he got wasted, showed up at his ex's place, missed work. Oh, maybe I'm not the best Zamboni driver in the world. Maybe I'm just a regular asshole. Which is upsetting, because realistically, I mean, my house, I look pretty damn good. Now, who doesn't have a little alcohol problem? Especially if you're a Zamboni driver. Like, this is this guy's whole gig. He shows up at night and he drives around on the ice in the dead silence, freaking out. Contemplating every life decision he's ever made. Like, I couldn't do that job. No way. I would be stressed. Especially with Tamitha, like right here, you know what I mean? Man, bitching about this, that, and the other thing. Let's ride out. This half-ass ice job. Suck me, losers. I don't care about your stupid job or your stupid ice rink or your stupid Zamboni or anything that has to do with anything. I'm a rebel on the run right now. with a shitty ex-wife who wants nothing to do with me because I threw a whiskey bottle at her, and a current girlfriend who left me for her ex, and man, I am just a disaster. All I'm saying is that this is, it's kind of a hot mess. My life is kind of a hot mess. All right, here we go. How many chapters is this? All right, here we go. Employee Q91 missed a shift without calling in. He used his one phone call to instead check movie times for his day off. I mean, seems smart. Not gonna lie. Seems pretty smart. No. Crank the field of view up a little bit. Let me see a little bit more. Try harder. Oh my god. Chapter 4. High School. This one has a name. Did they all have names? Like, did they all have names? I don't actually know now. Now I don't know. Also, turning my field of view up looks a little bit nicer. Not so fucking jammed up on that steering wheel. I don't know if it's nicer. You know what I mean? I don't know if the other ones had names. Did the other chapters have names? Do we know? Do we even know? Would you even know?
Oh man, high school. Yeah, high school was pretty good for me. I was a star, the starting right wing for the Hornets. I'm sure you saw the papers back then. We were unstoppable.
Unstoppable.
I spent very few Friday nights alone. It was a pretty big school, and I cut a swath through it. I was even scouted at one point, but not much came of it. It wasn't in the cards.
Alright, so he was good. He was pretty good. He was pretty good hockey guy. You know what I mean? I don't know shit about hockey. I got some people who know about hockey, but I don't know shit about hockey. Riding along my little Zamboni. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. I drive a Zamboni. I feel like maybe I'm being, like, too thorough with this Zamboni driving, right? Like, maybe I'm not supposed to, like... I mean, I feel like maybe I'm just supposed to, like, wheel down it and, like... Because, I'm just supposed to, like...
With no backup plan, I had nothing. I
didn't want to interrupt.
Which is about all that can be said about that. So, I took a job at the rink. Ice resurfacing technician, junior grade, for the Tundra. Joke of a title, but there you have it. The girls disappeared. The friends, everyone. I married the first woman who was interested. Why not? It's what people do, right?
So he didn't really know his wife. Just kind of made it happen, you know what I mean? He got out of high school and just took a job and started to do whatever and have a family. Not really the best way to go about it there, Cyrus, Sippis, I don't know, whatever the hell your name is, Kevin, Francois, I don't know. Alright, this half of the rink is done. Move on over here. Zip-a-doo, zip-a-doo, zip-a-doo-ba-doo, zip-a-doo-ba-dee. Put a little zippity-doo-dah on her, you know what I mean? Put a little zippity-doo. Right there, that's probably about good, right? Are we close enough? Shit, we're not close enough. Hold on. Little Waluigi there, you know what I mean? Alright, we're in it to win it, dogs.
We had to struggle to figure everything out together. Neither of us exactly came from good homes. My dad beat the hell out of me, and let's just say her dad was worse. But the way I saw it, graduating high school was something above expectations for both of us. We did okay. at first.
Oh, geez, shitty families. One that's a big yikes on the menu there. Jesus, yeah. I don't think two tragedies can make out for anything good. I think if you have two minor issues, they can be something good, but two major tragedies, or not tragedies, but just bad situations, don't tend to lead to anything good. They tend to become a little bit more toxic than people would like. Just back up into this wall real quick, make it go away. Just get over here. Do one of these. Take a break for the exit as we finish the Zambonis. The Zamboning everything. Not too awful. Left one strip. I'm okay with it. Informed me of his distaste for the new uniform, saying the old ones was just as good. He tossed the new one in the trash and clocked out. How many chapters is this game? Alright, here we go. Music's a little bit more upbeat, a little bit more crazy. Hurry this bad bear up and let's go. Also, I have no legs. I'm the legless Zamboni driver.
Marie got caught up with this albino Urkel-looking guy she met on the web. Mike won't shut up about him. Ted took us mini golfing. Ted is afraid of boss. Ted stayed over 3 nights last week. You'd think the asshole cured cancer for a living. I tried to pick up an overtime shift to get Joshy this Call of Duty thing that he keeps asking about for Christmas, but Tammy gave the shift to Eric just because his mom's on dialysis. Ted just bought the game for him because it was Tuesday. Says Joshy can join his clan and they can talk to each other on the headsets while they play with all these online weirdos every day.
Yeah, it sounds like Ted's a pretty cool guy. I'm just saying. You know, homie, like, I'm not trying to cut you down or anything, but it sounds like Ted probably is the right guy for your wife to be with. Or ex-wife, or whatever. Be stepdad and your children. I'm just saying. I think that also needs to be acknowledged here as a thing. Like, maybe Ted's not a shitbag, and maybe you kind of are. I'm sorry, but you're the one who stuck yourself in this rut to drive Zambonis and clearly not make enough money to afford Call of Duty on a Tuesday. Like, if you want to be better, be better. Don't bitch about other people being better because you don't have the cojones to buckle down and fucking make it happen, okay? That's not for me to, you know what I mean? This is life lesson 101 right here. Don't get mad at some other asshole for being successful. Be mad at yourself for not being the asshole that's successful. This is the last chapter of this that I'm playing. This is just monotonous to all hell.
My buddy Jack told me that Ted needed some sense knocked into him for trying to play dad. I banged on Marie's door and Ted answered in a robe, which made it worse. I told him to stop defiling my kid's mom, and I gave him a good one. He crumpled on the ground, and then the floodlights. The milquetoast loser conceded after all. He brought the cops to a fist fight. Ted thanked them and then asked them not to charge me. The police report triggered a reinstatement of the restraining order. No visitation, no Joshy. 3 days until I would have had visitation. No one cared about the 4 months I'd been good. One slip up and it's back to square one.
Dude, no offense, but it sounds like Joshy's kind of better off, bro. Like, you're kind of being a shit dad and you're setting a terrible example for your kid. I mean, I'm just saying. I feel like you're doing, you're making it a poor decision. You're making it real hard for me to like you, Cypress. You have a shit job. You treated your wife like shit. You don't do anything for your kid. You bitch because of the system. You're claiming that, like, you're just an asshole. Is really what it is. This Asshole Simulator 2021 or 2019 or whatever the fuck year it is? It just seems like let's be an asshole simulator. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm looking at this in the wrong perspective, but it just seems maybe everybody's kind of better off with you not being in their fucking life right now. Maybe you need to go fucking get some help, talk to somebody, get some shit sorted out, you know? Sounds like you got a lot going on there, brother. Maybe you need to go get it chilled out. I think you're kind of mad because your hockey career didn't go anywhere. I think you're kind of holding that shit deep inside. You know, I think there's a lot more to this than you're kind of letting on there, buddy. You know, that's just the way I'm seeing it.
Why did I do it? Why did I do it? It's not the darkness that gets to me, but the monotony, the repetition. I stared at the light on the ceiling fan, kicking the chair under me across the room. I barely started to feel the loss of air when I heard the bang of the fan hitting the floor. Can't even deconstruct myself. A failed failure. And now I need a new ceiling fan. And another drink.
So he tried to hang himself from the ceiling fan, so he's also not intelligent. And I want you to make no mistake. At no point is killing yourself the answer, alright? Talking to somebody, getting some help, maybe being a better dad, maybe dump all that negative energy into something positive. Maybe scrapbooking, or I don't know. I dump my negative energy into work. So I tend to get more done when I just have a lot on my mind and I just need to push through it and worry about something else for the time being. That's my vice, is work. I think a lot of people's is like that. I think that's the way to do it, realistically. Let's get the hell out of here. A shit job with that ice rink. It'll be fine tomorrow. It'll be fine. Blake Q91 showed up an hour late and disheveled with what appears to be drywall in his hair. However, he performed his task adequately. The tardiness was the only thing of note. All right. Go ahead, cut the skating. Can you just... Skaters, relax. This has been Zamboni Driver. Simulator. Zamboni Simulator 2019. I don't know how many chapters there are. There appears to be a lot. I do not have time to do this. So, with that, I hope you guys all have time to do this, as it has taken me 45 minutes to get this far. Alright? Link for this is going to be down below. It's your free freaking game of the day. Much love, everybody. Let me know what happens at the end. How about that? Why don't you go play it, come back here, tell me what happens. You know, maybe he goes to rehab or something, or, I don't know. Maybe Ted knocks some sense to him. I don't know. But, all in all, link for everything's down below. I love you all. Stay amazing. Stay supportive. Stay unique.